Kate stared at the woman lying on the ground next to her feet. She thought about just stepping over her in the search for ice cream, but she knew Zane would see that as rude. With an exaggerated sigh, she bent down and smacked Jenna a few times on her cheek.
Gently, Kate. Gently.
Zane said as he knelt beside her. It annoyed Kate that she didn't see Zane as a wolf once more. Will someone explain to me how a woman can work in a house belonging to a werewolf and faint at the sight of one? Kate asked to no one in particular.
She, didn't know.
Came a quiet voice from behind Zane. Cole knelt beside Jenna, pushing a blonde lock out of the way of her eyes. Kate rolled her eyes. So why were you two fighting? Kate asked.
There can only be one alpha dog in the pack.
Cole said with a shrug.
It's fun.
Zane said. Kate turned in time to see him wink at Cole, who smiled in return. It wouldn't surprise her to see them giving high fives to each other while comparing bruises. Men, she muttered.
I'll take Jenna to her room. I want to be there when she wakes up.
Cole said as he lifted Jenna off the ground and walked through a door at the other end of the foyer. Bully, Kate said to Zane after Cole left.
You are just jealous you can't find an excuse to pin Jenna to the ground to show dominance.
Zane retorted. I don't need to. I can take her.
Don't be so quick to judge. She's done nothing to you.
Other than she's got mile-long legs, high perky boobs and bouncy blonde hair?
All I'm saying is to be careful who you anger.
I've spent a lifetime pissing off a goddess. How bad can it be? She asked.
Just promise me you'll be nice to her, please?
He asked in return. I promise not to start anything with her.
That's all I can ask for.
Ice cream, movie, Holland, Kate reminded Zane. She wanted to tell him all three were a substitute for mind-blowing sex, but she didn't think he'd appreciate that knowledge just yet.
Did anyone ever tell you how tenacious you are?
He asked. I think better when I'm in my comfort zone.
You are a goddess. The universe is your comfort zone.
Her mind had slowly come to accept the goddess as her mother. It had never made the leap of what that implied. All other thoughts fled. She was a goddess. At the very least, she was a demigoddess. Her mother was the ruler of the universe. All of a sudden, she had question after question flooding her mind. I need to talk to the goddess, Kate said. I wondered how long it would take. A lyrical voice beckoned from behind both Kate and Zane. Kate turned and stared at the woman who went from being a goddess to her mother.
You honor us with your presence, Goddess Noxia.
Zane said. Zane, darling, be a good boy and leave. There's a confused woman in the kitchen trying to figure out how she went from her yoga class to where she currently takes up space. The goddess turned away from Zane. Kate half expected him to argue, but he smiled softly at Kate instead and walked away. Yoga class? Holland? Did you bring Holland? Kate asked as she turned to follow Zane, only to have the door close in front of her, forcing her to stop. You do, so try my patience. Omnipotent being here to answer your questions, and you want to leave to go see a Catholic, of all things. Kate tried to stifle the laugh that bubbled up from her chest. Forgive me, my goddess, Kate murmured. You may ask your questions, the goddess said. Kate tried to block out all other thoughts and focus on the goddess. So, you are my mother. Who is my father? She began. Inconsequential. You are as much a goddess as I am, or you will be after you learn how to be one, the goddess replied. Wow, I really don't know what to think. Why am I here and not with you? Kate asked. I give all of my children the will to lead a mortal life. When the time is right, I make their birthright known. Kate felt a moment's sorrow for the goddess, who gave up the time with her own children. Children, I have siblings? Kate asked. Yes, but I will not tell you who they are. Here's what you need to know. Once I lift the veil from your essence, you will be immortal. It will release the extraordinary powers bound within you, and the mortal realm will not tether your soul. That means they will defy what you can currently understand. You must successfully complete 3 trials to exist as a god among mortals. The goddess paused and looked at Kate. Trials? Kate echoed. The council must be certain you will not harm mankind with your abilities. If you fail, it will be Zane's responsibility to eliminate you as a threat to humans." Though she heard the words, her mind stopped processing them. She openly stared at the goddess with her mouth gaping. "You couldn't just say you're a goddess and have a nice day?" she whined. "Our race has caused the humans enough strife in their existence. We take these tasks seriously. If you are not pure of heart, it will show during the trials. We cannot afford to have another catastrophe as we've had in the past." There was a hint of sorrow in the older woman's voice that had Kate wanting to ask her what had happened. "Our race. So we're just another living race. Something to the effect of evolved humans?" Kate asked. Her curiosity was nearly bursting inside her. "That is a long subject, not for today. You can choose to walk away from it all now. I will wipe the past 24 hours from your mind. You will be an exceptionally powerful witch who enjoys playing in the dirt. The other option is, I can lift the veil that has protected you, and you can complete the tasks that are required to assume your birthright." Kate knew she should have probably considered the decision more, but as soon as the goddess finished speaking, she made her choice. "In the 32 years of my life, you couldn't find a time that this all didn't have to be sprung on me in one day?" Kate asked. "I am busy running the universe. I am telling you now, what is your choice?" "If I say no thanks, my life goes back to normal. If I say lift the veil, and then do not complete the 3 tasks, I die." Kate reasoned aloud. "If you succeed, all of your wildest dreams are but a thought away." "Do you ever have regrets?" Kate asked. "Every time one of my children fails," the goddess answered. Kate paced the confines of the foyer. She glanced up at the chandelier and sighed. She wondered why decisions of monumental importance were the ones made with the least amount of time to decide. "Will you be there for me during the trials?" she asked. "You must go into the trials with only what you already had available to you in your mortal life. I'm sorry, but I cannot help you with them." "Well, you can't fault a girl for trying. I guess the only thing left to say is that I accept, and that I pray I will not be one of your regrets." She spoke with more bravado than she felt. "When this is all over, and you join me in our homeland, I will explain why you can never be one of my regrets." Kate wanted to ask what she meant by that, but she could not do so. A bolt of light seemed to come out of the goddess' fingertips and fly through Kate's abdomen. Caught unaware by the blinding pain, she let loose a scream of pure agony. Kate fell to the ground as her legs gave way beneath her. The last sound she heard was a soft whisper. "Your pain is my pain, daughter of my heart."